Well, it's a sad time for me because I've decided to part with my 1949 Dodge. Not for bad reasons or anything, they're for personal reasons, which are not really relevant here, but obviously I'm very sad, but also pleased because this beautiful car, which I've had for 12 years, is going to Ibiza, and I'm really quite excited about it. I wish I was going with it, because it's going to be living, from what I understand, a great life, driving around the island, being well looked after. So on this very damp and miserable morning, where we've got all this mist that's come down in the night and covered the car in condensation, we're going to do an oil change and a general check over here of the car. I've been making some preparations here for its trip. In the boot here we've got some spare rear lights actually that are useful to have, and here we've also got two spare glass fittings for the rear light. Now actually they're special ones because they're the blue spot ones. Now unfortunately I hadn't realized that the actual blue spot that goes in there, which is a round little bit of glass that's in blue, goes into that space, is not there. I don't know why or where they are, and I'll give you an example of what it is. These were very popular in the day. Now here we are. This is the rear tail light on my 1947 Dodge, and as you can see it's got this blue spot, this little piece of blue glass with a ring around it, and that wasn't the original piece of glass. That is actually glass. This was a replacement. Now I bought this one, replaced it because they were really popular. I mean, it was sad in those days. These were the things that we thought were great, but you know, I remember when I was a kid and these cars were out, and if you had one of these lights with the blue spot in it, that was really good. That was cool. So this is a blue spot replacement piece of glass, and this is actually glass, to replace these. Now at least it is a replacement here, but I don't know where the blue spot bit is. I'll have to try and investigate that. So we'll put these safely away here for the new owner of this car. So we're going to actually do an oil change in a minute, and Auto Tech Man will be here to get this done. To give this car a bit of a clean as well, I think. But the inside is very good, no problems. I have found this is a brand new oil filter, so we're going to change the oil filter on this car when we do the oil change. That's ready for that. So I think we'll carry on with that in a minute. Well, first we'll start the car up. I love starting these cars after they haven't been driven for a bit. And this one, of course, has got a choke which we fitted, and the choke is under here, so we'll pull the choke out. That's the choke out, and now we'll pump it a little bit and try to remember here this is a mechanical fuel pump, so where the fuel is drained out of the carburetor a bit, the engine turning over is the only thing that actually starts to pump it, so it takes a little bit to start up. And that 6-volt battery, oh dear. So the 6-volt battery is a bit low and needs jump starting. This is because the car hasn't been used enough in the last 6 months. But I'm going to try in a second this little charging device which I bought a year or so ago, and I've never really used it since. The idea is obviously you connect it up to the battery and it should give you enough power just to start the car up. But I'm going to wait for Autotech Man to come here before I try it. And also on this particular car, the earthing has been changed, or it was as it was original, because it's actually a positive earth. So this is a positive, and that is going to earth. So this is a positive earth car, and the negative is going to the electrics. So presumably we're going to put the red one here on the negative, or do we put it on the positive, which is now negative? I'm not too certain on that, so that's why I'm going to ask Autotech Man, just to make sure that we do it right, or I do it right. So we'll see what happens when he arrives. Well, while I was waiting for Autotech Man, I decided to start the 47 Dodge up, let it run for a bit. Ciao. Hi. Yeah, so this car will be driving around in the sunny island of Ibiza. It'll be lovely. Yeah, I wish I was. Yeah, fortunately I bought a few of those oil filters.
Unfortunately, because we're doing it here, I normally have a sucker machine. I would suck it, but I can't. Drain.
No.
But it's not that old. The oil is not that old.
No,
anyway.
it isn't. It isn't. Hope it's the right one.
That's a good one.
I tried it out for size, and on the outside it looked right. I know I had two different sizes, but the bigger one was for that V8, that big 8-cylinder engine I had. all right in your van, that?
I got a container.
Oh, right. I mean, this car is just quite good because another thing, it's got no leaks at all in that cooling system.
No.
It's dry as a bone.
Nice motor.
Yeah, the other Dodge has got, you know, full of leaks. It's difficult to keep it. This engine's completely dry.
Yeah, so that's nice motor.
The cap that goes on the oil feed, it's got like a filter in it.
Yeah, that's a little gauge. It's a breather as well.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's breather as well, isn't it? So that.
Yeah, that's two jobs at once. But that's in the days when they allowed you to
breathe into the atmosphere.
Breathe into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But now it's all cans. That's all nice and clean.
So what's that you're putting in?
It's a 2050 Classic.
2050 Classic. I think, yeah, I'm sure that's what I was putting in them.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you've had.
Yeah, yeah. What do you reckon? It takes most of that.
Yeah, I'm just going to check it out.
Yeah.
Another tin there.
So I've kept this engine original, but if somebody wanted to clean it all up,
oh yeah,
they could make it
nice.
Paint all this metal.
Yeah. there's no leaks from the filter, you can turn her off now. Just let it settle. Spot on.
Spot on, yeah.
There you go. You're done.
Oh, well done.
Let's took that 5 litre container.
Right, well that's the oil changed and a new filter fitted, and the car basically is in good order. No leaks. The radiator's full up. The battery needs charging because that's from not enough use, but I think we'll let it run a little bit and get that charger. I think I'll get the 6-volt charger out and we'll put that on charge tomorrow. That'll sort that little problem out, and then we'll have another check over it and make sure everything else is alright. I want to pump the tyres up, put them up to full pressure. So we have the tyres at full pressure, engine, battery, and we're pretty good to go. We've got all the lights sorted out at the back. No problem. Ibiza, here we come. I'm sad about it, but looking forward to it.